between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota. Center fielder, number 25.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jackson going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second here tonight.
So striding in, Miguel Sano. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Puig is there, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Pitch on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Puig is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. At the plate, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Striding in, Yasiel Puig. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Hit hard but foul. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box, Eric Timms. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Hit in the air to right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Brian Dozier.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line. Frazier's up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Nick Hundley. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Brett Gardner will be next. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jackson giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Timms is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Paul Dejan, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Paul Dejan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton has it in his tracks. 1 away. set to get his evening at the plate started, Todd Frazier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Flores. On to first, and there were 2 down. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Line drive to left. Gardner is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Here's Chris Young. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Right fielder number 30, Chris Young.
First pitch on its way. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. But he just missed his extra bases. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Jackson. Gone to lead off the inning. Now in the box, Wilmer Flores. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1. Down, and this will kick off the third base bag. A bare-handed pickup. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play.
Chris Heston.
In now, Chris Heston, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Now a bunt attempt here. A runner at first with no outs here. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Center fielder number 25.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miguel Sano.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 19.
Riding in once again, Kenny's Vargas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. In to score, the runner from second, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Chopped weakly to the left. Crawford gonna have to hurry, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher Nick Hundley from the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Now to the plate, Austin Jackson. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Jackson.
Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Catcher.
Digging in, Julio Urias,
Urias,
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Ground ball right side. Dozier with a great stop. He is out. Standing in, Brett Gardner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Line toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Into the box now, Chris Young. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Striding into the box, Wilmer Flores.
Shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through. A base hit. Gardner is on his way home. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Heston. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
In the dirt here, Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Buxton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Miguel Sano.
First offering on its way. Miguel Sano stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
1-1. Here it comes. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here. Digging in and looking
19,
for more, Kenny's Vargas. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready with the 0-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Puig is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And Jackson will slide over to make the grab here, and that ends the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on 1 at bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Hit out towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Eric Timms.
Eric Timms.
To short, hit hard. Flores has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Nick Hundley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The catcher, number 5, Nick
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Timms is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Here's Chris Young. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Ready once again, Chris Heston. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Heston.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Paul Dejan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Phillies are into the hit column. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 24.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch to short. To Dozier for 1. On to first, and they get them both. At the plate, Austin Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jackson.
First offering on its way. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Digging in, Julio Urias, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Tommy Joseph will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Hector Neris gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number.
Byron Buxton.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
First baseman number 19.
Digging in to try it again. Kenny's Vargas. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Ready for another chance? J.P. Crawford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
J.P. Crawford.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Ready once again. Eric Timms comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-2 game.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw. Got him. Oh, what a play. Striding in once again, Paul Dejan, he's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Dejan.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over. And that retires the side. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Brian
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher.
Standing in,
5.
Nick Hundley. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Brett Gardner now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Puig is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Chris Young. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a big swing as Young sends a drive out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in and looking for more, Wilmer Flores. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Third baseman, Todd
Into the windup
Frazier.
and the pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Young is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the 1st out. Ready for another shot now. Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And Jackson's aboard a base hit. Stepping in, Hector Neris. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Cameron Rupp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Cameron Rupp.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now to the plate, J.P. Crawford, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Jackson rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Young is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tommy Hunter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hunter.
Settling in now, Chris Heston. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Chris Heston.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Byron Buxton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 on that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Byron Buxton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Miguel Sano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1. Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Sano will head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box, Kenny's Vargas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now a swing at a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The payoff pitch one more time. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 3-2 one more time, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter,
digging in now, Brian Dozier comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Eric Timms. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Eric.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Forget it. Long gone. Home run. At the plate, Paul Dejan.
For Philadelphia, second baseman, Paul Dejan.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Todd Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. Young is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Striding into the box, Austin Jackson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. So stepping in, Tommy Hunter. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hunter Pence will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
Your
Harvey
attention, please.
Miller enters from
Now
the pen
pitching
to
for the
start the
Phillies,
ninth inning as he'll
number
try to keep the
55,
score right where it is
Harvey
heading to the bottom of the
Miller.
ninth. Into the box now, Nick Hundley. He'll be charged
off
with
for
trying to
Minnesota.
get on
Catcher.
board, leading off the
Nick Hundley.
high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jackson is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 11.
So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Timms is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30.
Here's Chris Young. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
2 out, nobody on. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw. This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Timms is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Number 3.
This is on the ground over to first. Vargas is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Young going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now in the box, Eric Timms, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hit hard towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Chris Young. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 6 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Striding into the box, J.P. Crawford. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Ready with the 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
In the second spot tonight.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton is in pursuit. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Eric Timms. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Ellsbury is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Twins. Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Miguel Sano is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Timms is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So stepping in, Joe Mauer. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Paul Dejan. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Hunter Pence comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind. And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Austin Jackson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. At the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Nope.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. The pitch. And another foul ball. Little chopper back to the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And this will find the gap. It's extra bases for Ellsbury. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, And this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
So he sets him down swinging. Byron Buxton goes down for the second out in the bottom half. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Eduardo Escobar standing in to try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Hard hit at third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
The right fielder
ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mauer ranging into the outfield. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Timms. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And he takes ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that misses. 2-1. Runners on first with one down. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there. I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Buxton moves over, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now. Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Up next for Minnesota.
Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Ready with the 3-1. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4. Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading off with the Phillies,
Dejan. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Dejan.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in, Hunter Pence. He drew a walk his first time up. Lifted into center field. Buxton over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 22.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Puig. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Logan Morrison. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I used the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner is there. 1 down. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jackson.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Gardner has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Ellsbury. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
And he just misses with a curveball. Here comes the 1-0. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Dejan takes it in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ball 4. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. They'll start things out now. Now in the top half of the sixth.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Ready for another shot
First
now. Eric
7,
Timms. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here. Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. A hit in 2 tries. So far. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dozier onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Dejan. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Gardner is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The batter, third baseman,
digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton going back at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap. He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
First baseman, Joe.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Pitch on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded back up the middle, right to him. The second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Kurt Suzuki.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Now the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Castro gathers, and a good throw just beats him. Suzuki is retired, and there's one away. Digging in now, Austin Jackson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Number 27 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 27.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gardner is there, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. J.P. Crawford. Line drive to left. Ellsbury is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton.
Third
trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On its way is pitch number 75. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jackson. He's got it 1 away. Now in the box, Logan Morrison comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. That misses 2-0.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Eduardo Escobar.
Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder number 66, Yasiel.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Timms. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Sano into shallow left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's Brett Gardner now. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pence has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 home to Mauer. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The second baseman.
Ready now, Brian Dozier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jackson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Paul Dejan. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Carter Capps will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
56, Carter.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Ellsbury. 1 out. Now to the plate, Todd Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Dozier ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Castro. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Catcher, number 21.
Fernando Abad enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Nick Hundley is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was a double play victim last time around. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. And this is cut on and missed by Ellsbury as he becomes out number 2.
Up next for Minnesota.
So striding forward now, Byron Buxton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Suzuki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he pops him up back behind second base. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, J.P. Crawford. And the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Standing in, Logan Morrison. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Logan Morrison.
Wilmer Flores is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Luis Garcia comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Now catching, number 29, Cameron Rupp.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swings through the slider there, and Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Lays off. 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
A payoff pitch one more time. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Batter number 5, shortstop
Eduardo Escobar standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Bends down and he barehands it. Safe. Striding in, Brett Gardner. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Gardner.
Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. He makes the catch, and the potential winning run takes off for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ripped down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Flores heads for the plate. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. And the Twins couldn't have done it were it not for the contributions of this man, Logan Morrison. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains in the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.